In-depth coverage of the top stories and breaking news when it happens. News Radio 1080 KRLD.
COVID-19 has dramatically impacted the health of thousands of North Texas small businesses, but it is the ability to adapt quickly that's keeping one local business going strong. We're joined by Michael Ingle, the owner of Clean Sleep. Now, Michael, what is it that you guys normally do?
Our technology mainly supports the mattress sector. So we sanitize mattresses for the residential consumer, but also our main focus is in the commercial sector, such as hotels, hospitals, senior living, student housing. You know, the inquiries for cleaning mattresses decrease because people don't want us in their homes. They don't want their mattress going out. You know, right now in this time, even the normal operations in California got shut down before our operations in Texas. So we kind of saw this coming.
That makes total sense. And so with Clean Sleep, it's obviously a good business model, but at the same time, like so many of us, COVID-19 hits you hard. So how did you first get the thought of what else you could do with your technology and eventually try to help out several local hospitals as well?
I created this company to be able to save and extend the life of soft goods and textiles. And so when I realized that there was a shortage of PPE masks and gowns, I kind of had that same thought process. And so it's like, how can we sanitize these so that we can extend the life of them? Is that mask really useless after it's been worn for 4 to 8 hours? No, not necessarily, but it is dirty. And so if we can implement the same technology in that space, could we extend the life of it? And so this happened on a Friday that I had this idea and I talked to my team about it. Saturday, the president announced the same thought process. It's like, hey, why aren't we cleaning these things? And so I'm like, boom, that's it. So I went to the shop, had me and one of my guys start building a rack so we could test out masks. And by Monday, we had a rack and a new program developed for our machine so we could run a mask through it.
How much more use can you get out of it through the cleaning process?
Sure. So there's a study that was done that basically on the N95 mask, it can be cleaned up to 20 times. Hospitals have a little bit more strict regulation on that, and so it's still 5 to 10 times.
Wow, so that really extends the life of things, no doubt about that. So how many hospitals have you guys started working with? And I know it's only been a couple weeks here, but how has this been received?
Sure, so we're into our second week now, and we are supporting 4 hospitals now in Dallas-Fort Worth area, just bringing on another one, I think, on Thursday, and then I'm down here in Austin getting operations set up here. We've been here for almost a week, and we're supporting 5 hospitals down here.
That is great. It's so tough for so many of us during this time, but I just wanted to say congratulations on figuring out a way to pivot during this tough time. Great job with the ingenuity here. Is that kind of what it's all about for you, being a small business owner or entrepreneur, is just having that ability and that mindset? How does that help you out in your business? You're
exactly right. I think that if we weren't able to pivot and come up with this new solution for sanitizing PPE masks, it probably would have definitely impacted us as a business. I probably would have had to furlough or lay off some of my employees. But because we've come up with this solution, it's allowed us to work 7 days a week now. And so we're busier probably now than we ever have been. And, I just chalk that up to thinking outside the box all the time.
That is really good. Good story. That is Michael Ingle, the owner of Clean Sleep, one of the many North Texas businesses that have had to pivot on a dime thanks to COVID-19.